What's up, Aries? Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome here if you've never been here before. This is going to be your general read for the month of April. This is great for your sun, moon, or rising. So if it doesn't resonate on one sign, go ahead and check out on the other or whatever, do your little investigations. Yeah, so this is just going to be some general energies. Already a card popped out, starting out with the Nine of Wands. What the heck? I'm honestly not surprised because coming off of the last readings, it just feels like a lot of you Aries are coming out of something. Like a lot of you, I felt like were coming out of different relationship deals. Some of you, it was work situations, and Five of Pentacles. It doesn't surprise me that you kind of have this anxious, paranoid energy to start the month. But I don't want that for you guys. Like, it's your month. And it's the beginning of the year. As far as astrology goes, it's got the spring equinox, and come on, it's your season. So let's see. We've got the Queen of Wands next. Okay. Yeah, I feel like March was heavy. We've had a lot of moon activity. Along with the moon activity, we had and are still in the Mercury retrograde. So I'm not surprised, Empress, that these initial energies of the Nine of Wands and the Five of Pentacles are popping up. But I do feel like we're coming to a change and kind of get some better outcomes. Let's see. Ten of Wands. A lot of wands. Page of Pentacles, beautiful. Okay. Seven of Wands. A lot of wands. Which, I mean, this is your season. You guys are fire. You guys are also ruled by Mars, and Mars is what? The planet of passion. So this all makes sense to me. So then we've got Knight of Swords. Followed by the Eight of Wands. Last card, Magician. Beautiful. Okay, that's really nice. Bottom of the deck, what's unseen, unheard, unknown. The underlying issue is the Four of Swords. So definitely with the Four of Swords, I get, this is a time to really sit back, meditate. It's really not a time, although you do have a lot of wands, which is all action energy. It's really not a time to be too forceful. Like, because what I don't think you guys are realizing is things are already happening. Like, you guys are already in the process of things moving forward. And I think a lot of it has to do with whatever it was that you guys were letting go of in March. So I really think this is a time to, yes, of course, move forward, but definitely also be taking the time out to really meditate, to really, add yourself into your schedule if you're busy and ripping and running and just doing the most. Also, I'm getting that you guys should be paying attention to your dreams right now. I feel like you guys are probably getting a lot of downloads in your dreams. And I really feel like it because right underneath that you have the High Priestess. So that's all about intuition and, that beautiful divine feminine energy. But I really do feel like if you guys are having some dreams, really, I would suggest do like a dream journal and kind of track what's going on, because I feel like you guys are really getting some downloads in there that will help you going forward. But like I said, we've got a lot of wand energy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wands, right? We've got two major arcana. Okay, and then a page and knight. Beautiful. Okay, let's just get into this. So, starting out the month of April, it seems like you guys kind of have like this paranoid energy. Like I said, it seems like you guys are kind of looking back, behind your shoulder, because this is someone who has been wounded before and knows what it is to hurt and doesn't want to go through it, right? So this person is able to fight, but as you can see, like it hasn't been easy. Their heads all wrapped up, like they're going through it, right? So I feel like you guys are, you guys are trying to propel forward and trying to, kind of complete this cycle, because nines do talk about like, the beginning of completions, but there is like this paranoid energy of kind of looking over your shoulder, right? And I get that, because whatever it was just something that just made you feel so bad, and like just made you feel in constant worry and constantly left out and constantly not thought of. Like it's like you were dealing with people who were not mindful of you at all. So it's like you're trying to persist and go forward, I feel, especially with all these wands, like I said, surrounding, but it's like still in the back of your mind, it's like you're hurt. It's like you don't want to feel this again. So I feel like that's kind of this 5 energy of pentacles is kind of what's propelling this feeling. It's like you thinking back to this and you kind of coming out of this. I feel like you guys are still kind of in the middle of coming out of this early on in the month, right? Could have even happened in the beginning of March. Energy's fluid. It's going to happen for everybody at different times. But I do feel like there's just a little energy of paranoia and just, not wanting to feel left out again, not wanting to feel like you were not a priority, or, a priority to someone, right? So what you're focusing on, what you're striving for, is this Queen of Wands energy, which is beautiful. This is really your energy. So the Queen of Wands, whatever she does, if she does it with passion, being her loyal, true, just wonderful, charming self, then she's always successful. And I feel like you guys are just really trying to get back to you after whatever has gone on, and kind of, get your groove back and get your mojo on. This could be in work, this could be in your love relationships, but whatever it is, I just feel like this energy surrounding you, it's like what you're trying to do is kind of get back to that get your spark back, and kind of get things rolling again, right? Because she's got all type of projects going on. Like she is able to kind of do it all, right? And I feel like you guys just want to, after whatever's gone on, like I said, I don't know. For some of you, I feel like it's love. For some of you, I do feel like it's like a work situation. Like maybe you could have lost your job in the past, and that's what this 5 of Pentacles is too. But it's like you're just ready to kind of get things going and get back to what you do, Now, in your cop-out position of what not to strive for, you got the Empress. And I really feel like, it's kind of odd. It's like, why would this be in the cop-out position? Who wouldn't want to strive to be the Empress? I do feel at the end of the day, the Empress is still Empress, right? So it's like you're trying to move forward with your Queen of Wands energy. I just feel like what this is kind of reminding you is like things are happening, and they're happening in their time, and they're happening faster than they think, but they may not happen the way you've been planning them to and expecting them to, right? And I say that because the Empress, she's able to harvest things in the physical earthly realm. Like she's able to make things happen in a tangible manner, like whatever it is she wants, whether it's pregnancy. Like maybe some of you guys aren't supposed to be focused right now too much on trying to get pregnant because there's these other things surrounding you that maybe need your attention more. Or if it's even just quickly trying to build your empire. I just feel like it's happening, and it's happening fast. You still got that Queen of Wands energy, but I think it's like, okay, girl, but don't push it. You know what I mean? Because it's all happening the way it's supposed to. And I think it's almost saying too, like, don't be surprised if it happens in a way that you didn't expect. Don't be surprised if what you wanted, that you're striving for, comes in a different kind of package, looks different, acts different. Whether this be a new job, a new love, whatever. I just think it's like, yes, you still have the Empress energy, and yes, we get that you want to build and, you know, get your mojo back, but don't be too concerned with how that comes or what that looks like. Just be aware of the blessings and still keep that energy and still, be striving to manifest, but don't be so caught up on the details. Kind of like basically like take off the reins of control. You know what I mean? In the situation. So I said that we start out with the 9 of Wands, and what you guys were striving for was to kind of get your mojo back with the Queen of Wands. I said that too because in the past you had the 10 of Wands, like where you just felt like, you know what, this is just too much. I've got too much on my plate. This is either too many responsibilities, too much on my plate, too many bad people in my space, it's just too much, and I'm about to fall and break all these damn sticks, right? So it's like, that's great that you guys are coming out of that. So it goes from past having the 10 of Wands to present having the 9 of Wands, and that's actually good progression. Yes, it's going backwards, but in terms of this, it's a little bit of a lighter load, right? So you guys are coming out of that super hard energy, using your Queen of Wands energy that you are, and gradually kind of coming out of that space of, doing too much. If I see the 10 go to the 9, and as far as wands in terms of your past and present, it's letting me know that you guys are in the process of removing some of those wands so you can actually walk, right? So great. And when you do that, what comes to you? Page of Pentacles. Now, this is beautiful. This is new beginnings. So pages always come when you're on the cusp of something new, right? And the Pentacles are all about earthly things. They're all about, money, health, it could be a relationship, something new, but it's something new that's coming to you that's going to bring you abundance or, potentially bring you abundance. It's something that's very young. This is something that's starting out. And really, it's a stable energy. So it's nice. So whatever it is that you are going towards, because it is a pentacle, it is a very reliable, stable energy. And it looks like you guys are doing something new. A lot of you guys could be going back to school. This is an explorer. This is a learner card. Anything with the pages, they're trying to learn something. They're trying to learn whatever it is within their suit, right? So this is pentacles. This is earthly things. So I feel like you guys are really, in terms of trying to get yourself back on track from whatever stumble fumbles you guys had. I feel like you guys are really maybe out there looking into different resources to help you, asking around to friends, going to different seminars, maybe going back to school, starting a new job, starting a new project. So this is really good energy coming up, right? And it's all happening because you've got that Queen of Wands. You guys are just going for it. So that's good. That's really, really good. So hopes and fears. We've got the 7 of Wands. I think you guys are just so tired of fighting everything that you want. Like, I feel like lately, I feel like a lot of Aries have been feeling like things are just not coming to them easy. And they're just like, damn, like, ooh, why? Like, it's like when it rains, it pours, right? So I think what it is like, whatever you're hoping to go into, I think you guys are just hoping that it has a little bit more of a flow. It's not something that you have to feel like you're always at every end trying to have to either defend, fight for, fight against, ward off, whatever. I do see, though, you guys will have the upper hand. Like, it's okay, because at the end of the day, this is a 7 of Wands. So this is like a person who's essentially, people are trying to jump him, right? There's like 6 against his 1, but he's still winning. He's still on top. He still has the upper hand. So I think you guys are just like, I don't want to fight. Like, I'm just trying to live and be easy. And things just have not been easy. So you're like a little shook. But I don't think that you should focus on that because it's just not conducive to what you're trying to do. So it just doesn't matter, right? So people around you, environment around you, influences, you've got the Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords, fastest moving knight in the deck. This could be air sign you guys that have around you. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it's a really fast-paced moving energy. I do feel like you have someone around you that's trying to help you in this regard. So this could be friends, this could be coworkers, this could be your family, but I do feel like there's someone who is, kind of trying to push you guys and nudge you to get you out of your funk. Um, and you see the placement, the way I'm looking at it, they're right next to the Page of Pentacles. So they're charging towards the page. So I really do feel like to this person, whoever this Knight of Swords is, if it's a person, could be helping you with this new opportunity or be having a lot to do with this new opportunity or giving you word of this new opportunity. But it is an action card. It is, quick moving. So I do feel like you guys just have people in your corner who, maybe they've seen how you've gone through this Ten of Pentacles energy in the past and how you've been feeling raggedy and shit with the the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. And I just feel like you've got some people around you who are just like, you know what? No, not no more. I'm going to help you. I got this. You got this. As long as you're moving, I'll move. You do, you show me 10%, I'll show you 10%, that kind of thing. So that's really good. Now, your mentality going into this reading, of course, I'm not even surprised. This is the Eight of Wands. So this is fast moving energy. It goes back to how I feel like I was saying with the Empress down here, like, don't be such in a rush because things are coming and they're flowing anyways. It's like, you guys are you just want to get things going. I just really feel like it's like, okay, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to move. It could be that you're ready to physically move, right? Because this is a traveling card. But at the end of the day, it's just a really fast-paced energy, and I just feel like you guys are just really ready to just be like, what? Whether it's work, school, kids, relationships, whatever. I just feel like you guys are really like, you know what? It's time. It's spring. It's about to be summer. Trying to get it or whatever. Let it resonate. However it resonates. And then the outcome card, we've got the Magician. So this is beautiful. This is like a card that you want the outcome. Letting you know that at the end of the day, you are the one who's in control of all this shit. You have the power to manifest it. The Magician is the master manifester, makes everything happen. He has every tool he needs. And he just has to know that. It's like, okay, so for what you're doing, for whatever your goal is, what tool do you want to use? What tool in your arsenal is going to be best suited for you? Because it's like the energies that are surrounding you for the month of April, you can really like pick. You know what I mean? So really stay optimistic because this is just showing you that whatever it is that you want to make happen, you can make happen and you are making happen. Like you're already in the process. Don't worry about the speed of things, right? Don't worry about things going too fast. Don't worry about how they may look, right? And don't stay in this anymore. Let's leave this behind, right? Let's leave that where it was so that we can move on. Yeah. So I'm going to pull an advice card for the month of April. Something to keep in mind, and then, well, daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. So, obviously, if you guys have a daughter, maybe she's what's helping you guys feel influenced to keep it pushing, keep it going. Also, it doesn't have to be a daughter. It could be like if there's just a younger person, someone that you value that kind of gives you the drive. It's like your why, right? This could be the Page of Pentacles. Maybe this new project that you guys are doing or about to go into has to do with kids. Also, if you're trying to have kids, also this just could be like your daughter, like your little self inside you, like me, my mini Danny. I check in with her to make sure she's good. So I really feel like just be checking in with yourself. You could have a daughter coming. You could already have a daughter. You could have a young person who is very near and dear to you. That maybe it's just something to keep in mind this month. But yeah. You guys have good shit ahead. Just literally remember, slowly take everything in, because the thing is, we're in Mercury retrograde. I feel like it's going to be like a little bit of and you may feel like that a little bit throughout the month, which could be frustrating, but it's good. Like, you got this, okay? So thank you. I'll see you guys next month. Bye, Aries.